Hi there, welcome back to Project Crossover, part 2 of the 2022 January paper, the regional one. And we're going down to question 5 on the higher, which is also question 22 on the foundation. Okay, let's get my keyboard out of the way. Shane invests $7,200 for 3 years in a savings account. How much money will he have in his savings account at the end of 3 years with an interest rate of 2.5%? So, 7,200 times by, now 100 plus 2.5 is 102.5, divided by 100 to make it a decimal multiplier, and we get 1.025, so 1.025. Then, of course, because it's going to be compounded over 3 years, we're going to get an increase after year 1, year 2, year 3. We're going to multiply it 3 times, which means we're going to cube that value. So 7,200 times by 1.025 to the power of 3 gives us 7753.6125, and therefore our answer is 775. It wants it to the nearest dollar, so it's a 4 at the end. Okay, question 6. Anything to the power of 0 is 1. Okay, given that this is this, work out the value of n minus 3 plus 9 equals 6. So n equals 6. Okay, oh my word. So 206 plus m, take away 214 is equal to minus 3. So let's add the 214. Negative 3 plus 214 is 211. Then take away the 206. 5. M is 5. Okay, that question's done as well. Question 7. Okay, so y equals mx plus c. M is the gradient, and c is the y-intercept. Therefore, y equals negative 3x, and it passes through 0, 5, which is the y-intercept, so plus 5. Okay. Show by shading on the grid the region defined by all 3 of these inequalities. So x equals 6 is the line that cuts the x coordinate at 6. Y equals 2 is the line that cuts the y axis at 2. Sorry for my drawing. At y equals x plus 1. So when x is 2, y is 3. And it will have a gradient of 1. So a nice diagonal line like that. Okay, it needs to be less than, I can see it's going to go in the triangle, isn't it? So it's going to be higher than 2. Don't just assume it's always going to be inside the triangle. Less than 6. And then y is less than that value, meaning that it is in here. Sometimes it's in a different place. But yeah, so beware. Do we need to shade that? Show by shading on the grid. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, question 8. A scientist is investigating the weight of 50 tigers. Here is some information about the tigers. The mean weight of all the tigers is this. Work out the mean weight of the Bengals. So 50 times by 218. 50 times by 218 gives me 10900. That is the total weight of all tigers in this sample. Okay, 22 times by 260 is going to be the overall weight of the Siberian tigers. Subtract one from the other. And that's the total weight of all the Bengal tigers. And that then needs dividing by 28 to work out their average weight, which gives us 185. Question 9. Okay. work out the length AFEDC, which is like that. What I'm seeing is a right angle triangle. I'm going to find that length first. 30, 24. Lots of this is all waffle, semicircular, diameter, radius is 3. It's all on the diagram. We just need to find that wobbly length. So I'm going to find that length first. SOHCAHTOA, that's the hypotenuse, that's the opposite, that's the adjacent. So SOHCAHTOA, we want the one that doesn't have O in it, Ka. So cos 30, the adjacent is 24 and the hypotenuse is x. So 24 divide by cos 30, because that's how my triangle's worked out, will equal x. X equals 24 divided by cos 30, 16 root 3. If we want to write it as a number, it's 27.713. We'll leave it like that. Now, I'm going to take a bit of it away because this bit isn't part of it. And that's going to be 6 because we've got 2 radiuses, which is a diameter. So take away 6 gives us 21.713. We've then got to add on this wobbly bit here. So pi d gives us the circumference of a circle. And we want this divided by 2. The diameter was 6. 6 pi divided by 2, which is 3 pi. 3 times by pi. Oh, funny, calculator then says 3 pi. Equals 9.424777. And then I add that to that value. Plus 21.713. And that gives me 31.1. What do we want it to? 2 significant figures, which is going to be 31. Super. And that's the end of the paper. I hope that's all made sense. Good luck for your summer exams. Remember to subscribe to the channel, to share the channel, hit the like button, always helpful. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.